Hey boys and girls, this is Mr. Genrich, and I'm sharing one of my favorite poems for April, since it's Poetry Month. This one's called Messy Room, and my mom and dad would definitely agree that this one probably is pretty connected to me when I was a little boy. So here it is, it's by Shel Silverstein. Whosever room this is should be ashamed. His underwear is hanging on the lamp, his raincoat is there, and the overstuffed chair, and the chair is becoming quite mucky and damp. His workbook is wedged in the window, his sweater's been thrown on the floor, his scarf and one ski are beneath the TV, and his pants have been carelessly hung on the door. His books are all jammed in the closet, his vest has been left in the hall, a lizard named Ed is asleep in his bed, and his smelly old sock has been stuck to the wall. Whosever room this should be, ashamed. Donald or Robert or Willie or, huh? You say it's mine? Oh dear, I knew it looked familiar. So that was my poem, and I've got one last thing I want to share with you. This might not necessarily be a poem. Can you see it, Gracie?
Yeah.
This might not necessarily be a poem, but it's one of my favorite things in that I've really ever seen as a story or as a speech. This is written by a person named Jimmy V, and so I want to share it with you too real quick. To me, there are 3 things we all should do every day. We should do this every day of our lives. Number 1 is you should laugh. You should laugh every day. Number 2 is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number 3 is you should have your emotions move to tears. Could be happiness or joy, but think about it. If you laugh, if you think, and if you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you've got something special. All right, so that's one of my favorite things. And Pip really likes it too. You can tell. She's very excited about it. Right, Gracie?
Yeah.
All right, I missed all you guys. I hope you're doing well. If you guys have any questions on my stuff that I'm posting for Schoology, feel free to send an email, and I'll help you guys out. All right, bye.
Hello, Ashley Allstars. I am going to read a favorite poem of mine. It is titled Sick by Shel Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button is caving in. My back is wretched, my ankle sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold, my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff, my voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filled up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent, my spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There is a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is... What? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye, I'm going out to play.
Hi, Ashley Allstars. It's Mrs. Gellish. We were asked to read a poem to you guys. So I have picked a poem about spring to read to you. It is called Spring. The long cold winter is melting away. A single red bird was spotted today. Through the mist the sun is peeking. Squirrels are about an acorn seeking. New life has come to fields and woods. Kids venture out in sweatshirts and hoods. In just a few weeks, the rivers will flow. Blossoms on trees will start to show. There's still a chill in the springtime air. Winter is gone, but the memory's still there. Summer is waiting, a few months beyond, to warm the air in the meadows and the pond. A gopher peers out from the holes that he makes. Springtime is when the whole world awakes. I hope you all are doing well. I miss you guys, and I hope you guys are getting out and enjoying some of the sunshine we've been having. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Hi, Allstars. I'm going to read a poem for you called The Voice by Shel Silverstein.
There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long. I feel that this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside.
Keep making those good choices.
Hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Hi guys, I wanted to read you a funny poem today called We're Running Out of Toilet Paper. It's by Ken Nesbitt. Here it goes. We're running out of toilet paper. Paper towels too. We haven't got much Kleenex left. I'm not sure what we'll do. We tried to buy some yesterday. We went to every shop, but all the shelves were barren from the bottom to the top. We called our friends to see if they had extra we could borrow, but they said they have just enough to last until tomorrow. Our roll is almost empty now. A solitary square is hanging on the holder and it's way too small to share. I hope we find some paper soon or other kinds of wipers. If not, I'm told I'll have to use my baby brother's diapers. I miss you guys. Stay safe and healthy.
Hi Ashley Allstars, it's Miss Myers here. I'm going to share a poem with you today from one of my favorite poets, Shel Silverstein. It's called The Homework Machine. The homework machine, oh the homework machine. Most perfect contraption that's ever been seen. Just put in your homework, then drop in a dime. Snap on a switch, and in 10 seconds time, your homework comes out. Quick and clean as can be. Here it is. 9 plus 4? And the answer is 3? 3? Oh me. I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be. I hope you enjoyed this silly poem about homework and making a machine. And I also hope that you're staying safe and healthy at home with your families, and know that I miss you so much.
Hi All-Stars, my poem is called My Dog Ate My Homework by Ken Nesbitt. My dog ate my homework, that mischievous pup. Got a hold of my homework and gobbled it up. My dog ate my homework, it's gonna be late. I guess that my teacher will just have to wait. My dog ate my homework, he swallowed it whole. I shouldn't have mixed it with his food bowl. Bye All-Stars.
The poem I'm going to read today is called My Feet by Ken Nesbitt. My feet, I love my feet. I think they're great, I think they're neat. They're pretty, pink, and picturesque. They look so perfect on my desk. Unfortunately, sad to tell, they also have a funny smell. So though I'm fast, and though I'm fleet, and though it's sports, I can't be beat. No team will pick me to compete, because they always smell defeat.
The poem I'm going to read you today is called Homework, Oh Homework by Jack Polinsky. Homework, oh homework, I hate you, you stink. I wish I could wash you away in the sink. If only a bomb would explode you to bits. Homework, oh homework, you're giving me fits. I'd rather take baths with a man-eating shark or wrestle a lion alone in the dark. Eat spinach and liver, pet 10 porcupines, then tackle the homework my teacher assigns. Homework, oh homework, you're last on my list. I simply can't see why you even exist. If you just disappeared, it would tickle me pink. Homework, oh homework, I hate you, you stink. Probably feeling that way a little bit right now with all the homework you have, but keep working hard and listen to your parents.
Hi guys, I'm going to read you a poem from my favorite book when I was a kid, Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. This was my favorite poem from this book. It's called Sarah Cynthia Sylvia Stout Would Not Take the Garbage Out. Sarah Cynthia Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. She'd scour the pots and scrape the pans, candy the yams and spice the hams, and though her daddy would scream and shout, she simply would not take the garbage out. And so it piled up to the ceilings, coffee grounds, potato peelings, brown bananas, rotten peas, chunks of sour cottage cheese. It filled the can, it covered the floor, it cracked the window and blocked the door with bacon rinds and chicken bones, drippy ends of ice cream cones, prune pits, peach pits, orange peel, gloppy glumps of cold oatmeal, pizza crusts and withered greens, soggy beans and tangerines, crusts of black burned buttered toast, gristly bits of beefy roast. The garbage rolled on down the hall. It raised the roof, it broke the wall. Greasy napkins, cookie crumbs, globs of gooey bubble gum, cellophane from green bologna, rubbery blubbery macaroni, peanut butter caked and dry, curdled milk and crusts of pie, moldy melons, dried up mustard, eggshells mixed with lemon custard, cold French fries and rancid meat, yellow lumps of cream of wheat. At last the garbage reached so high that finally it touched the sky, and all the neighbors moved away, and none of her friends would come to play. And finally, Sarah Cynthia Stout said, "Okay, I'll take the garbage out." But then, of course, it was too late. The garbage reached across the state, from New York to the Golden Gate, and there in the garbage she did hate, poor Sarah met an awful fate that I cannot right now relate, because the hour is much too late. But children, remember Sarah Stout, and always take the garbage out.
Hi, boys and girls. The name of my poem is I Like. I like sunshine, I like snow, I like brown leaves when they blow. I like cookies, I like cake, I like waffles when I wake. I like collies, I like cats, I like clowns in funny hats. I like baseball, I like trains, I like sleeping when it rains. I like stories at bedtime, I like poems.
Listen to the Mustn'ts by Shel Silverstein. Listen to the Mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the possibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves and listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Mitchell. So when I was younger, well, I still love to read, but when I was younger, I used to love poems. And one of my favorite is one that you guys have probably seen before. It was Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. And if you could see this book up close, it is very well loved. It's falling apart a little bit, but that doesn't mean that I don't still love it. So I'm going to read a poem that I absolutely loved to read when I was in elementary school. And my daughter here is going to hear it for the first time. So hopefully she'll love it as much as I did, and hopefully you will too.
I actually I read it only like a few pages. Like me and my friends, all three got the same matching Where the Sidewalk Ends at library, and we all read the pages together.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully you'll like this one too. All right, so the poem I'm going to read to you is called Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Went for a ride in a flying shoe. Hooray, what fun, it's time we flew, said Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too. Ickle was captain and Pickle was crew, and Tickle served coffee and mulligan stew. As higher and higher and higher they flew. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Over the sun and beyond the blue. Hold on, stay in, I hope we do, cried Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Never return to the world they knew, and nobody knows what's happened to dear Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. I hope you guys loved it as much as I do.
A piglet. I'm a piglet, pink and stout. If I'm cold, I sneeze and sniff. If I have to blow my snout, I take out my oinkerchief.
Hi Ashley Allstars, Mrs. Brickle here. Today I'm going to read you the poem, The Voice by Shel Silverstein. The Voice. There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long. I feel that this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside. I hope you enjoyed that poem. Bye, everybody.
It's Mrs. Rocco, and I have a poem for you. It's from the book Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. It's called Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in.
Good morning, Ashley Allstars. Here is my favorite poem. Ice cream in a bowl, ice cream in a cone, ice cream any way I want, as long as it's my own. Ice cream can be sticky, ice cream can be sweet. Ice cream is delicious, it's my favorite treat. We sure do miss you, Ashley Allstars. See you soon.
Hi students, I'm Miss Fong. I'm going to read a poem from a story that has numbers and colors in Chinese. If you can guess the name of the poem, email me and you will get a prize from me when we go back to school. Are you ready? Okay. 鱼，一条鱼，两条鱼，红色鱼，蓝色鱼，黑色鱼，旧的鱼，新的鱼，有星星的鱼，开车的鱼，好多鱼。
My frog recycles all his trash by Ken Nesbitt. My frog recycles all his trash. He eats organic food. He cares for the environment. He's quite the hipster dude. Reduce, reuse, recycle is the motto of my frog. He drives a solar-powered car to cut back on the smog. He helps endangered species and opposes climate change. He knows that since he's just a frog, this might seem kind of strange. But still, he does his very best to keep our planet clean. He thinks it's only natural. He's very proud of being green. Happy Poetry Month, Ashley Elementary. Miss you all. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hi everyone, happy National Poetry Month. Today I'm going to be reading you a poem titled Recess, Oh Recess by Darren Sardelli. Recess, oh recess, we love you, you rule. You keep us away from the teachers in school. Your swings are refreshing, your slides are the best. You give us a break from a really hard test. Recess, oh recess, we want you to know you're sweeter than syrup, you're special like snow. You don't assign homework, you make the day fun. You let us play kickball and run in the sun. Recess, oh recess, you're first on our list. We'd be in despair if you didn't exist. We're happy we have you, you're awesome and cool. Recess, oh recess, we love you, you rule. Bye guys!
The Silliest Teacher in the School, written by Darren Sardelli. Our teacher gave detention to the fountains in the hall. She handed extra homework to the artwork on the wall. We saw her point a finger at a banner and a sign. She said their bad behavior was completely out of line. The principal approached her and said, "What is all this fuss? I heard you try to punish all the tires on a bus." You've made the teachers angry by disrupting all their classes. So if you want to keep this job, you gotta wear your glasses.
Hi, Ashley Allstars. My poem today is dedicated to my kindergarten friends. It is called Now We Are Six by A.A. Milne. When I was 1, I had just begun. When I was 2, I was nearly new. When I was 3, I was hardly me. When I was 4, I was not much more. When I was 5, I was just alive. But now I am 6. I'm as clever, so I think I will be 6 for now and forever. Bye, guys.
My Dog Ate My Homework by Ken Nesbitt. My dog ate my homework, that mischievous pup. Got hold of my homework and gobbled it up. My dog ate my homework, it's gonna be late. I guess that the teacher will just have to wait. My dog ate my homework, he swallowed it whole. I shouldn't have mixed it with food in his bowl.
Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm here with my dog Riley and I'm going to read a poem today from one of Sophia's favorite books, and the poem is called Magic Seed. I found a tiny little seed and planted it outside. Almost at once it started to grow up, tall and wide. It sprouted leaves from everywhere and soon became quite big. I'm not sure what it is yet, apples, pears, or figs. No matter how it turns out, I know that it will be my own completely special something or other tree.
How to Read a Poem by Kwame Alexander. Hush, grab a pencil,
some paper, spunk. Let loose your heart and raise your voice. What if I have many voices? Let them dance together, twist and turn like best friends in a maze, till you find your way to that one true word. Or two.
Hey Allstars, the poem I'm reading is Be Glad Your Nose is on Your Face by Jack Prelutsky. Be glad your nose is on your face, not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. Imagine if your precious nose were sandwiched in between your toes. That clearly would not be a treat, for you'd be forced to smell your feet. Your nose would be a source of dread, were it attached atop your head. It soon would drive you to despair, forever tickled by your hair. Within your ear, your nose would be an absolute catastrophe, for when you were obliged to sneeze, your brain would rattle from the breeze. Your nose instead, through thick and thin, remains between your eyes and chin, not pasted on some other place. Be glad your nose is on your face.
Hi Ashley Allstars, it's Mrs. Gilbertson. April is Poetry Month, so I have a poem I'd like to share with you. The poem is called My Puppy Makes Pizza by Ken Nesbitt. My puppy makes pizza. He bakes every day. In chef hat and apron, he's quite the gourmet. He'll roll out some dough and he'll give it a toss, then spread on generous topping of sauce. He'll heap it with cheeses and mountains of meat, but still, it's nothing something you'd probably eat. For though he makes pizza with obvious flair, it all ends up covered with slobber and hair. Would you want your puppy to make pizza? I hope you enjoyed that poem. Stay safe. I miss you. Bye.
Good morning, Ashley Allstars. I sure hope you enjoyed all of our poems for Poetry Month. Remember, reading poetry helps you to get your daily reading in. Please continue to be Ashley Allstars. Stay safe, be respectful, responsible, and as always, make great choices.